One morning in Shinjuku Park, Tokyo, people saw a 2-year-old woman bending down to touch her toes with remarkable ease and grace. No trembling, no need to hold on to anything, just a natural, fluid movement, as gentle as flowing water. The sight left many younger onlookers in awe. Meanwhile, in many other parts of the world, people over 60 often have to sit down just to put on a pair of socks. What makes elderly Japanese so different? Scientists at Tohoku University have discovered the answer. They don't go to the gym, take supplements, or attend expensive yoga classes. Their secret lies in 5 simple nightly movements, performed before bed, taking only about 12 minutes, yet powerful enough to help joints regenerate, decompress the spine, and rejuvenate the body during sleep. These exercises don't just stretch the muscles and tendons, they serve as a ritual to trigger the body's natural recovery, what the Japanese call awakening youth from within. Comment number 1 if you want to discover these 5 secrets. According to scientists at Tohoku University in Japan, 78% of Japanese people over the age of 80 can still sit down and stand up without using their hands, while in the United States, that number is only 9%. This discovery astonished researchers worldwide and raised a question: what makes the bodies of elderly Japanese so remarkably flexible? Upon further investigation, they found that the secret doesn't lie in supplements or gym workouts, but in 5 simple movements performed every night before bed. In just 12 minutes, these exercises can increase joint fluid production by 43%, reduce morning stiffness by 71%, and improve flexibility by 89%. Studies also show that their levels of inflammation are comparable to those of people in their 40s. The effectiveness of these movements comes from the body's natural regeneration mechanism during sleep, the time when gravity no longer presses down on the joints, allowing tissues and joint fluids to repair themselves. Gentle movements such as forward bends, spinal twists, or leg lifts against a wall help stimulate blood and lymphatic circulation, flush out waste, and deliver nutrients to the joints. Experts call this process the nightly maintenance valve, silent yet profoundly effective. When practiced regularly, the body learns to relax, joints stay lubricated, and the entire system functions more smoothly throughout the night. Forward bend pose. The nightly reset button. This is the foundational movement in the Japanese rejuvenation routine. Sit with your legs extended, keep your back straight, and slowly reach your hands forward while breathing deeply and calmly. Within minutes, your body enters a state of deep relaxation, where gravity and breath work together to gently stretch the muscles without strain. According to the Kyoto Medical Center, maintaining this posture for 2-3 minutes activates what scientists call myofascial release, a process where connective tissues loosen, relieving pressure on the lower back and hamstrings. In a study of 300 adults over 65, participants increased their forward reach by an average of 10 centimeters, and back pain decreased by more than 50%. For the Japanese, every exhale is a moment of letting go not only of muscle tension, but also of emotional stress. That's why this movement is seen as more than a stretch. It's a ritual of healing. Sitting down, extending the legs, and breathing slowly is like sending a message to oneself. Tonight, I pause to recover. Just a few minutes each night acts as a reset for the body, so you can wake up lighter, more flexible, and renewed the next morning. Spinal twist. The ninja secret. At first glance, this posture seems simple, but it reshapes the spine from within. Lie on your back, bend your knees, and let them fall gently to one side, while keeping both shoulders flat on the floor. In this relaxed position, gravity begins to decompress the spinal discs that have been compressed all day. The human spine contains 23 discs, which act as shock absorbers. Throughout the day, they are slightly compressed by gravity, making you about 1.2 centimeters shorter by evening. The spinal twist allows the fluid within these discs to flow back between the vertebrae, naturally lubricating the spine. A 3-month study of 450 adults over 60 found that 71% felt taller in the morning, and neck rotation improved by 35%. The intercostal muscles, which expand the lungs, also became more flexible, improving breathing and blood circulation. The key is patience and rhythm. In the first 30 seconds, the body resists. After about 1 minute, the nervous system recognizes safety and begins to release. The Japanese hold each side for at least 90 seconds, breathing deeply and slowly. A small cushion between the knees helps stabilize the pelvis and protect the lower back. The ninja twist is not merely a physical stretch, it's a mental unwind. As the knees fall gently to the side, tension from the day seems to twist out of the body and mind. It is a moment where both the spirit and the spine surrender to stillness, ready for restoration. Cat-cow flow, the Nikoi movement. This movement represents mindful awakening, a gentle flow that helps many Japanese seniors, even in their 70 seconds, stay upright, flexible, and graceful in every step. Start by kneeling with your hands and knees on the floor. As you inhale, drop your belly and open your chest. This is the cow position. As you exhale, round your back toward the ceiling and pull your navel toward your spine, the cat. Each motion is slow and fluid, like a wave passing through your body. According to researchers at Osaka University, practicing this for just 2 minutes each night increases cerebrospinal fluid circulation by 38%, helping flush out toxins, regenerate nerve cells, reduce joint stiffness by 67%, and improve balance by 31%. Though small, this exercise profoundly lubricates the body from within. The Japanese don't focus on how deeply they bend. They focus on the sensation flowing through each vertebra. They imagine themselves as seaweed moving with the current, a visualization that helps calm the nervous system. For those with wrist discomfort, resting on the forearms works just as well. Just 2 minutes and 30 cycles of this cat-cow rhythm are enough to reignite the body's life energy. Each motion becomes a quiet affirmation. I still can. Hey. And if you want to try it tonight, leave a number 1 inch the comments, a small promise to your body. That age will never stop you from restarting the flow of life. Japlish K10. Ankle and hip rotation. This is the most subtle yet comprehensive movement in the Japanese nightly routine. To them, the legs are the pillars of longevity. When the ankles and hips stay flexible, the whole body remains stable, confident, and balanced. Sit comfortably, stretch one leg forward, and rotate your ankle 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise, before switching legs. It may seem simple, but the ankle houses 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. With age, this area loses mobility, leading to imbalance, knee pain, hip misalignment, and even spinal strain. A 3-year study at Nagoya University following nearly 900 seniors revealed that those who practiced Japlish K10 nightly had a 73% lower risk of falling, a 23% increase in walking speed, and a 41% reduction in knee pain. When the ankle joint is awakened, the entire kinetic chain of the body realigns naturally. Next comes hip rotation. Lying on your back, bend one knee, gently hug it toward your chest, then make 5 slow circles clockwise and 5 counterclockwise. This lubricates the hip joint across all 3 planes of motion, stretching the surrounding muscles evenly and promoting smoother joint fluid flow. The Japanese treat Japlish K10 not as exercise, but as a nightly ritual of relaxation. They often do it under soft lighting, sometimes with soothing music, allowing breath and motion to flow as one. In this tranquil state, the nervous system shifts into deep recovery mode, encouraging natural joint fluid production. Japlish K10 is a gentle reminder that aging doesn't take away strength and activity does. Just a few circular movements each night can improve posture, reduce pain, and restore a sense of lightness in every step, a perfect embodiment of the Japanese philosophy that small, consistent actions create great change over time. Siege position. Legs up the wall. Every evening, when the city's heartbeat slows down, the Japanese quietly enter a sacred ritual. They lie down, raise their legs against the wall, keeping their hips about 15 centimeters away. No music, no special equipment, just slow breathing and a body returning to itself. They call this practice siege, the art of active surrender. At first glance, siege seems simple, almost too easy. Yet behind its simplicity lies centuries of wisdom about the human body. When the legs are lifted above the heart, the blood pulled down by gravity all day begins to flow in reverse, carrying oxygen and nutrients back to the heart, brain, and internal organs. The tingling in the ankles and calves fades away. The heartbeat slows, and the breath evens out. In that quiet moment, the body begins to heal itself. According to the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology, just 3-5 minutes each night in the siege position can increase lymph circulation by 95%, helping to remove toxins, reduce inflammation, and enhance the body's ability to absorb nutrients. They call it a natural sleeping pill, because with consistent practice, the parasympathetic nervous system activates, guiding the body into a deep state of rest, a kind of dreamless sleep where every muscle fiber recovers. For people over 60, the amount of synovial fluid, the lubricant that keeps joints moving smoothly, decreases by almost half. That's why many elderly people feel stiffness or pain in their knees, hips, or back when walking. Siege acts like a natural pump. When the legs are raised, pressure on the joints lessens, allowing the fluid to regenerate. Just a 2 mm expansion between the vertebrae is enough to rehydrate this precious liquid, nourishing the cartilage and restoring flexibility. A 5-year study involving 1,200 elderly Japanese participants revealed astonishing results. Those who practiced siege nightly experienced a 64% reduction in joint pain, a 31% increase in flexibility, and a 52% improvement in sleep quality compared to those who did not. Many participants said they woke up feeling lighter, as if their legs had been renewed. What makes siege unique is that it requires no effort. It doesn't demand strength or flexibility, only a willingness to relax. The Japanese believe that in this moment, you are not merely resting, but learning to respect your body, to listen instead of forcing, to feel instead of controlling. They often count 100 slow breaths while in this position. Each inhale is a gesture of gratitude to the body. Each exhale, a gentle release of the day's tension. A small folded blanket, placed under the hips, creates a slight incline that promotes optimal blood flow without straining the muscles. With dim light, a quiet room, and only the sound of your heartbeat blending with your breath, siege becomes a kind of meditation before sleep, without the need for religion or philosophy. Siege also has a remarkable hidden effect: spinal decompression. The human spine has 23 discs that endure more than 700 bends, twists, and compressions daily. Gravity gradually presses these discs together, and by the end of the day, your height can decrease by about half an inch. When you lift your legs, gravity reverses. Pressure is released, the vertebrae expand, and the discs rehydrate like a dry sponge soaking up water. By morning, your back feels lighter, your posture straighter, and your mind clearer. For the Japanese, siege is not just an exercise, it's a ritual of connection between body, breath, and mind. It marks the boundary between the noisy world of day and the serene world of night. When the feet touch the wall, the mind also settles. Burdens quietly slip away. And the magic lies in this. Just 12 minutes each night combined with 4 other gentle movements is enough to activate the body's self-repair system. Researchers call this the 12-minute effect, because in that short span, the circulatory, respiratory, and nervous systems all show measurable improvement. Elderly practitioners report lubricated joints, a more flexible body, deeper sleep, and a calmer spirit. The Japanese believe that aging is not a sentence, but a test of perseverance. They do not fight time, they walk with it wisely. They do not cling to youth, they nurture vitality from within, through small, steady rituals. Siege stands as proof that sometimes the most powerful transformations arise from the simplest actions. If you find your body weary, your legs heavy, your sleep restless, or your joints aching, don't rush to medicine or the gym. Try siege tonight. All you need is a wall, a mat, and the willingness to spend a few moments with yourself. Let your body reverse its flow, not just your blood, but your entire rhythm of life, from tension to tranquility, from anxiety to peace. And when you open your eyes the next morning, you may find yourself feeling younger, lighter, and closer to your true self. If you're ready for that journey, leave number 1 inch the comments. That will be your sign the moment you begin stepping into the art of natural restoration. Gentle, profound, and filled with quiet strength, just as the Japanese preserve their youth through every mindful breath of the night. In conclusion, the 5 nightly movements practiced by elderly Japanese people are far more than physical exercises. They are a nightly ritual of caring for both body and mind. In just 12 to 15 minutes, they help lubricate the joints, decompress the spine, improve blood circulation, and deepen restful sleep. More importantly, they remind us that health isn't something lost with age, but the result of gentle, consistent care each day. No gym, no equipment, just a mat, slow breathing, and genuine appreciation for your own body.